After having become a multi-millionaire in his late 20s after having sold his first company X.com to Compaq Computers, which is now PayPal, the Tesla and SpaceX co-founder reaches the top as Tesla shares prices increases. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be discussing the most controversial yet inspirational entrepreneur of today's time, none other than Elon Musk and his extraordinary rise to the top. Elon Musk, who had fallen to second place after his income plummeted by nearly $14 billion in a single day following a brief reign as the world's wealthiest person. Musk had a net worth of $27 billion at the start of 2020, just missing out on a spot among the world's top 50 wealthiest persons. For the second year in a row, Tesla's CEO has topped the billionaire index. Amazon.com Inc. CEO Jeff Bezos eclipsed Musk as the world's richest man earlier this week with a net worth of $194.2 billion. As a result of his growing stock price, which has surged by more than ninefold in the last year, and his substantial remuneration plan, Tesla's net worth has increased by more than $150 billion. Musk overtook Warren Buffett to become the world's seventh richest person in July. Musk surpassed Bill Gates as the world's second richest person in November. Musk has amassed more fortune in the last year than Bill Gates, who has a net worth of $132 billion. Snatching the title from the Amazon founder and ex-CEO Jeff Bezos, Musk becomes the world's richest person, crossing a net worth of $185 billion, as his company Tesla reaches a market value of $700 billion, while SpaceX stands at $78 billion. According to Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Musk was also the world's richest person. According to the ranking, he was within $3 billion of Bezos' net worth on Wednesday. Musk was roughly $7 billion behind Bezos on the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires list as of Thursday's market closing. According to Forbes, Bezos has a net worth of $184.6 billion, while Musk has a net worth of $177.2 billion. Forbes, on the other hand, might be disregarding the value of Musk's stock options, which he received as part of his remuneration package and which allows him to buy over 33 million Tesla shares. SpaceX, which is a rival to Bezos' Blue Origin, has increased significantly in valuation as its funding seems to have increased, also completing $840 million at a $74 billion valuation, which is 60% higher than in the last round of funding with the help of a group of investors from Sequoia Capital. This has helped Musk regain his title of the richest man in the world after his slip to second place in February, which placed Jeff Bezos at the top again, a spot which he had reigned over 3 years. After regaining the spot, Elon Musk's net worth has increased by about $11 billion, all thanks to SpaceX's successful funding. The goal of SpaceX, according to Musk, is to make Mars habitable for humans, making humans as a species to become multi-planetary. He says that we either spread to other planets or we go extinct. Although we are a long way from making the red planet another home, Musk believes that the time isn't too far away. He has already started making progress. SpaceX has developed equipment such as pressurized oxygen tanks and engines, which can propel spacecraft into Mars. It can be said that such progress is the reason behind the enormous funding he has received for SpaceX. Tesla shares have skyrocketed up to more than 720%, which has increased his net worth significantly in 2020. However, after briefly falling down on the charts, Tesla stocks declined shortly after because of the additional stocks that he had received, which increased his stakes in Tesla. Tesla announced that it had invested $1.5 billion in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. The price of one Bitcoin soared once the news broke, topping $50,000 per coin. Tesla has also announced that they will begin accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment for products in the near future. Musk also claimed that if major Dogecoin cryptocurrency holders decide to sell their coins, he will totally back them. As Tesla exceeded critical market capitalization and EBITDA benchmarks in 2020, Musk got multiple tranches of options worth billions of dollars each. Tesla's board of directors certifies each tranche's award, after which they'll file a regulatory statement with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Musk looks to be entitled to another wave of 8.44 million options, worth $6.25 billion as of Monday's close, but Forbes has yet to allocate them to him because the board hasn't publicly certified them. Tesla's stock sank 1.4% to $780.7 on NASDAQ today, as rising U.S. bond yields hammered tech companies. In the meantime, Amazon stock has dropped nearly 3% to $3,297.47 on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, which is highly weighted in technology, plummeted about 2% on Tuesday, the most among Wall Street indexes, as technology industries came under pressure. Jeff Bezos is worth $197 billion, according to Bloomberg Index real-time numbers, followed by Bernard Arnault, chairman of Louis Vuitton, who is worth $160 billion. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates are ranked 4th and 5th in the index, with net worths of $132 billion and $128 billion, respectively. He also aims to reach production of 200 million cars by 2030 and also dip into the waters of India, according to his expansion plans, which could reach 10% of Tesla's demand over the next years. Tesla options are at least worth $53 billion, and Musk owns over 1/5 of the company, excluding portions of the stake that he has pledged as collateral for the loans he owns. After promising to ditch almost all of his personal possessions, which include his 6 mansions last year, this year he now only owns one such mansion, in which he resides. The rise in Musk's net worth came about after Tesla went over $1 trillion after Hertz had ordered 100,000 vehicles from the electric car company. Tesla only produced about 500,000 cars in 2020, which was way less than the competitors such as Volkswagen, which has a market capitalization of $140.87 billion. GM has a market capitalization of $78.74 billion, and Ford has a market capitalization of $68.23 billion, etc. His response to this achievement is rather amusing. His tweet reply reads, "How strange. Well, back to work." Musk's rise to the top is one of the fastest in history of billionaires, which is commendable due to his financial turnover after Tesla's rapid cash burn and his personal leverage being used as the company's collateral. He has reached the top not only in terms of financial success, but also in the hearts of the public. From his attempt to tackle climate change by producing electric cars and making them all the rage, to donating hundreds of solar-powered batteries to Puerto Ricans after they were hit hard by Hurricane Maria, which had taken away power from millions of people, it is truly commendable seeing billionaires like him using their status for all the right reasons to help humanity. He also donated $250,000 to Japan to build solar power system in Soma after it was hit hard by a tsunami. Recently, he pledged to donate $6 billion to WHO if they could prove to him that they'd be able to use the funds to end world hunger, as they claim to. Although having made the headlines multiple times for all the wrong reasons, it cannot be denied that he is indeed an exceptional entrepreneur who has developed world-changing technology. Whether you're fond of him or not, his success is truly inspiring. Most successful stories don't happen overnight. Success can only be continued by all the efforts that it took to get to that point. Musk is truly the epitome of success, and his rise to the top only goes further to prove this point. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue receiving globally trending news.